Hi there. Thank you for watching my views and news. Another news story from the Amhara region. Civilian killings or deaths uh, are being reported. More than a dozen were killed, reportedly. On fighters say civilians kill, government is. And by the way, one of my regular viewer contacted me yesterday. He said, Sajid, during Tigray war, you used to report about investigations conducted by Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch. Back then, you used to raise questions about the methodology of the investigation, about the authenticity and authority of these reports. Now, you are not questioning the reports of human rights organizations. Aren't you anti-Tigray, pro-Amhara? Just one comment, then details for you of this new development. TPLF had backing of US, backing of some US squatters. Everyone knew that. And these human rights organizations sometimes have very close links with the Western and US institutions. That is why we're very careful about the reports of Amnesty, HRW, but we never rejected their reports. I never said the reports were false. I never said that. And back then, if you remember, the reports were countered. Both TPLF and federal government rejected reports of the human rights organizations. So we used to give coverage to the opinions of both sides. Amnesty has released a report yesterday. It talked about the thousands of people arrested in the Amhara region. When government will counter this report, we will do a video. There is no visible link between Fano fighters and US. We cannot say that Fano fighters are influencing human rights organizations. There could be some diaspora elements lobbying. They are lobbying to support Fano. Now, Ethiopian Human Rights Council, BBC Amharic, they have published articles about a new massacre in the Amhara. And by the way, the local services of BBC, VOA, DW are less reliable. Because generally, local journalists write articles for these local services, and sometimes the local journalists support a particular ethnic group. I am aware of that. Human Rights Council of Ethiopia and BBC Amharic article writer claim that over 20 people were killed in the Amhara region on the 27th of October in broad daylight. They were killed some of them were killed, they were shot dead in a town square. Just like we saw a massacre in Miravi, Gujam, where people were arrested, they were detained during house-to-house searches, and their military took action after military and Fano fought. Fano retreated, military then took revenge on those who were allegedly supportive of Fano. Military killed people in broad daylight in Miravi. It seemed the same thing happened in this town of the Amhara region. Addis Kidam is the name of the town. It is in Ago Avi zone. Here too, reportedly, there was fighting between Fano and military. Military came under attack. Fano retreated. Then military took action. It raided houses. It conducted house-to-house search operation. It arrested people. And it started killing people in town center. In broad daylight, people were shot dead. Ethiopian National Defense Force killed people in Addis Kidam reportedly. question is, who are the victims? This is the question because whenever such massacres happen, the perpetrators say that the victims were rebels, fighters. They were killing soldiers, killing civilians, but the families of victims say that no civilians have been killed. BBC Amharic Human Rights Council of Ethiopia did not share details of the affiliation of the killed people. My question, why would military kill civilians? A military knows if it just kills civilians, civilians will turn against military. Military will not be able to stay in Amhara region. Definitely, military targets those people who are allegedly supportive of FAN or who are supporting FAN. We have seen pictures, graphic pictures from Addis Kidan town, and the pictures show mainly youths. Those who were shot by military, they were mainly youths. They can be seen on the ground with blood spilling out of their bodies, seriously injured, dead bodies, not injured, mostly dead bodies. The pictures show mainly youths in their 20s, in their 30s. And we know most of the FANO fighters are youths generally. I am not saying that all the people killed in this town were FANO fighters. But we have been seeing for the last 4 years that wherever massacres were committed, they were committed as a result of attacks on military or on the perpetrators. Perpetrators come under attacks, they take revenge. And sometimes the revenge is indiscriminate. Supporters of armed groups are also killed. Alleged supporters of armed groups are also killed in this indiscriminate revenge. This is what happened in Miravi. This is, I think, what happened in Addis Ababa. I have not been able to confirm a single incident in Amhara, in Tigray, in which just people, in which without any provocation, people were killed in a town square. Generally, before such massacres, there is provocation. We're not defending, we're not justifying these massacres. If people have committed an offense, they can be arrested, they can be detained. Thousands are already in detention. These people could have been detained too, they could have been taken to a court. A judge can decide if it's free to decide. But judges are also being kidnapped in the Amhara region. Prosecutors kidnapped, judges kidnapped, academics kidnapped. Who will then implement the law? Who will enforce the rule of law in the Amhara region? Lawlessness, basically. You'll see military will deny, Ethiopian government will deny, it denied the massacre in Miravi too, but I think that people supportive of Fano and some who were seen allegedly as Fano fighters, they were killed in this incident in Agoawe zone of the Amhara region. But extrajudicial killings are a violation of Ethiopian constitution. People say, Sajid, warlike situations demand extraordinary measures. Then government should admit that it's a warlike situation. That is why people were killed extrajudicially. Government does not admit that. Government says that everything which is happening is in accordance with the law, which is not true. Thank you for watching.